carving stone divine. It's all about your top four, nothing more. Rushmore show kicking down the door, ranking the icons, the greats we adore. It's all about your top four, nothing more. Nothing more.
What's up, Summit Squad? Good morning this Saturday morning. You come hanging out with us, say hello. See some people jumping in the chat, say hello. If you're lurking, that's cool. Just wanted to get on here. Retro Kanon and I are on a road trip. So we're road tripping. It is Saturday, March 21st. It is the day of Augusta Video Game Expo. It's going to be a blast. We are spending all day down in Augusta. What is up? Yeah, we are out at the sales. Yeah, we're en route to a convention today, Fintendo. Thanks for jumping in. We are going to Augusta Video Gaming Expo and going to kind of help out there for the first time. It's our first real convention outside of Louisiana. So kind of a cool thing. See how it goes. We've been really trying to knock the doors down and expand where we're going and what we're doing with the reboot ministry and everything, and it's just been really cool. What is any cool purchases so far, David? Any cool buys? Yeah, Fintendo. 5 people in the chat. Say hello. Say hello. We are en route to the Augusta Video Gaming Expo. That's down in Augusta, obviously. It's about a 2-hour drive for us. We're a little over halfway. Wow, a lot of people jumped in. We are on our way to the Video Gaming Expo. I can't really read the chat. We're driving. Kanon can read the chat if you got any questions. But the Augusta Video Gaming Expo, come out today if you're in the Georgia area. Augusta, Georgia. It's at the DoubleTree. They are going to have over 50 vendors, some video game celebrity people kind of in the vicinity. They're going to have Niermeyer, who did Mortal Kombat. They're going to have another person who did I can't remember the game. But they're going to have, video game contests. This is their second year. So we're jumping in on the second year. There's a couple neighborhoods, nothing cool yet. Yeah. But right now we are looking, we're just kind of looking to hang out with people. I know Retro Wolf is going to be there. Owazram's going to be there. Video Game Votary, Marcus is going to be there. We'll try and get those 3 guys for sure to spin the wheel. We'll get David Bryant to spin the wheel. And any of the other people that want to spin. See if we can't get some cool shorts. We got a new wheel to debut today. And the new wheel is going to probably challenge us a little bit. The games on there will have to be a little bit more prepared. Let's go, Girl Dad Rad. What's up, Andy? We'll have to be a little bit more prepared, so I'm going to have my my Google and my Chat GPT on lock to set some games up. But essentially, we're adding a new spin wheel. I think I'm going to be partnering with another guy to kind of do a lot of the interviews and a lot of the MCing, which is kind of what we do in Louisiana. We're the MCs for St. Tammany Collectors Con and Louisiana RetroCon and Morgan City RetroCon. Would love to be the MC here. David Bryant is such a good dude. You guys have to come on down to the amazing thing. Yeah. Also, we have the crawfish boil today for St. Tammany Collection. Yeah, and I'm going to be handing out some STCC cards all the way over here in Georgia, at least to some of the vendors, see if they make their way on that way. But man, it's going to be a fun time. 36 in the chat. Andy, am I going to break a record on lives on a drive-in or on a drive-in? I didn't bring my Bean Boozled, but I sure will eat a Bean Boozled or two when I get home. How many cons does that make for us now? So let's count them up. Okay, so 2 Louisiana Retrocons, that's Morgan City and the Gonzales. Pelican, Augusta Video Gaming Expo, St. Tammany Collectors Con, A little halfway on the Cajun Con, we were invited but didn't go. A little halfway on the Geeked Con, we were invited but didn't go. We are now invited to be at Coast Con, which we'll look into that. We are invited to be at Siege, Southeast Gaming Expo. That gets us to 9. If you count the other 2 we're invited to, that's 11. If my math is right. And then I think there's a few other opportunities that are hanging out there. Southeast Gaming Exchange, that one's going to be a big one. If we can do, I got to talk to Austin. He said we could preach. That was almost a year ago. We still got to reconnect. Kind of invited to merge too. I got to apply for that, but man, that's quite a hike. So that would put us at like 12. Now we're not going to be boothing all of those. Some of them will just show up and kind of guest and walk around with the dudes. Yeah, Rocket City RetroCon. We weren't invited, but we will be next time, I think, potentially. Which we'll be going to that. Shannon and I are wearing the shirt for that today. But yeah, we are extremely excited about the direction. Who's that? What's that saying? Kristen Owen. Hello, welcome in. We are on the way to Augusta Video Gaming Expo. Thanks for jumping in. We're the Rushmore show. We do conventions a lot of times, like what we're going to do now. But hey, what's up, man? That one couple. Thanks for continuing to show up. Say hello to David and Taylor for me today. Absolutely. So also, Andy, Owazarum, Retro Wolf, and Video Game Votary are here. They're all guesting. So I'm going to get them on the wheel. The wheel of morality. Yeah, I'm going to get them on the wheel and see what they can do. See what they can pull. Maybe we play a couple games. Then, I'm excited and a little bit of nervousness because it's a different kind of convention. Hopefully it's well received what we do. Hopefully we can get in and kind of, just kind of fit in where we need to fit in. The Wheel of Doom. Yeah. There you go. See how the wheel happens. I'm excited about the wheel. I'm a little nervous about the wheel too, because the wheel has some games on there that might take long. So the idea of the wheel beforehand was that it was going to be, how many quick shorts can we do? The shorts thing is run its toll, I think, over 2.5 years. So we decided to add some new ones. What's up, Waves and Games? What's up, Peter? Hey, so Peter and David, I think David's here maybe still too. Next week we are doing pop punk with David and Peter. Sounds like a band. Kirk, David, Andy, and Peter. Waves and games. We're doing New Wave at the end of the year. That would have been fun. But pop punk. We're going to do a Spotify list. We're going to do a Spotify list for every for every Rushmore this year. And yeah, and so when you bring your Peter and David, when you bring your top 8, so you're gonna have your top 4, and then you're gonna have your honorable mentions. You're gonna need to provide 2 songs from each one of those bands, and I know you can do it. I know it's not hard, but I'm just giving you a heads up. 2 songs from each one of those bands. Now, if we crush more, we're going to get 2 different songs. For each one of those bands, and we're going to build a Spotify list. Andy, I thought at the end of the time what we could do, which would be really cool, is take all the Spotify lists and make it one series playlist. Because I was sitting here thinking, man, I want to jump to the other playlist back and forth. I just from one playlist and the whole thing.
Just listen.
Excited. It was a fun time. We did our top 4. You're gonna be prepared. I love it. I love it, Pete. We did our top 4 songs that remind us of being 17 again. So basically, like junior, senior year, depending on when you graduated. I graduated at 17.
My sister just turned 17.
Yeah, Carson just turned 17 on the 17th.
I'm about to turn 11.
So on the 29th, Kanon's birthday. Everybody tell Kanon good happy birthday in the chat. Everybody spam happy birthdays in the chat for Can Man. So for you guys that are checking us out, we are on our way to the Augusta Video Gaming Expo. It's about a 2-hour and 10-minute drive from my house. We are about an hour into this trek. The convention starts so Central, 10 o'clock, and so on. Subtract an hour or 2. Oh, look, happy birthday. See some happy birthdays. Yeah, that's on the 29th for him. So 10 days. Well, now 9 days. Now 8 days. What am I talking about? And happy birthday. Yeah, so we are going to the video game convention of the Louisiana network. But we're excited. These are friends of ours. I'm going to do a couple of the interviews. Kanon's going to help me with the booth. We'll probably walk around the convention and show off the convention for David. The convention's longer. It's a 11 o'clock to, I think, 7 o'clock, 6, 7, something like that. But yeah, we'll be there a while. I'm going live. I set up the stream already. I'm going to go and hit the notify and hit that like, drop a comment. That would be amazing. Matter of fact, okay, so if you're out there, I see 6 of you. Every single show is set up for this series. And even if you can't make it or can't come or it's a topic you don't like, I would mad appreciate it if you went and hit the notify to all of them and went in and hit the and maybe dropped a comment and a like. That would really help it pre-post so that when we go live, it will share it out so that we can hang out with some new folks. Because we love our community and we love to make it grow. I don't know what else we're going to talk about. We usually do some pack ripping or something. Oh, I know what I'm going to talk about. Andy, you there? Andy, you hanging out? You still around? I can't read that. That is really long and while I'm driving, so I can't read it. So let me scroll down for you, Kanon. Right. Read that for me, Kanon.
Hello, Kirk and Son. I have baby Elizabeth, my granddaughter, watching. Oh, scroll down.
Wait.
I keep into stuff. I'm doing it fine. That's a reading.
Well, let's see what's it say. Right here. Retro Cannon in the house. Retro Cannon. Hello there. Read that.
Hello, Kirk and Son. I have baby Elizabeth, my granddaughter, watching your video with me. I have another baby granddaughter, baby Nicole. She was born Tuesday night
Wow.
by
Congratulations.
my youngest son and his wife.
So how many kids do you have? Robert? 2? Man, Gramps, you're growing in size, Gramps. We love it, Robert Springs. Thanks for hanging out, man. So there's a bunch of happy birthdays in the chat. No problem, come prepared. Hey, so yeah, thanks for jumping in and doing that. Let me put this back up now. So go and check out. We 2 boys. All right, so I got 2 boys and 2 girls. One of mine just got married, so she's a newlywed. Here he's the youngest. My oldest son, well, we call him our son. His name's Xavier. He is unofficially adopted son of ours. He was in our youth. He lived with us for 5 or 6 years. He now lives in Indiana, and he has 1 child, and his name's Asen, and another one on the way. The other one on the way is going to be called Zaylin. Zaylin is on the way, and that's a girl. So we got a boy and a girl. What's up, Dusty Flotilla? So I unofficially have 2 grandkids, or 1 and 1 on the way. But officially, my oldest daughter, she got married 3 weeks ago. Dang, time is flying already. They're gonna have an anniversary soon. About as fast as this thing's going, and they are hopefully gonna have some kiddos in the future. So, I don't know. I don't think so because he hasn't told me. So be careful. Be careful in case McKenna jumps in here.
She never jumps in.
I mean, she might. We don't want to share. Morning, boys, says Dusty. Good morning. But we are about an hour out from the convention. I'm excited. The convention is new for us, but David is such a cool dude. This is their 2nd year. David's been on our show 3 times now, I think, and we also had Taylor from Crybaby Games. She was on. They are kind of the co-creators of this. And Retro Wolf's been on. Owazram's been on. Video Game Votary's been on. Oh, Double Mint Games is going to be here too, Andy. Double Mint Games is going to be here too. We'll connect with them. We'll get them to spin the wheel, which will be fun.
Vendor.
I think they're just kind of guessing and going to buy out the whole place. I think they're just going to buy out the whole place. So, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good time. Dusty, I'm excited to hang out with you again. You're going to be on a show not long from now. Morning, Honky Kong. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. We're dropping in the music series now. Come on over and visit. I missed a comment. I love being a granddad. Oh yeah, absolutely, Robert. I cannot wait, to be honest. I cannot be honest. It's going to be one of the greatest things.
Dusty's Pokemon.
No, Dusty's actually coming on in 2 weeks. And I think we're going to do 3 weeks. I don't know. Dusty, don't get nervous. I don't know the exact day. Off the top of my head, I'm driving, but I think it's 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Dusty's coming on, and he is going to do underrated bands. I think that's it. April 9th, underrated band. Yeah, exactly. So Dusty, let me tell you what I'm thinking about. Okay, since you're on here talking underrated bands, I am picking bands that are really freaking good that may or may not have made the radio and had a hit or two, or 3 or 4, but I think that their pocket of time of being a good band is limited to a couple years or something. And I think that they are a perennial long play. So I'm really thinking that, hey, Bill Keys in the house. I think Will or Bill, the other guy on, not Bill Keys, Bill Dorn. I think so. He is very passionate about indie and independent rock and like local bands and things like that. He's very passionate about that. So I think he might pick almost a full list of nobody knows, and that's okay. I'm trying to pick bands that everybody knows, but they need to know more of. Like, for instance, one of the bands I'm picking, they probably have 10 albums, maybe more. And they have a couple hits off of probably each one. But they just never made it huge nationwide. I feel like they're very like, you know what I mean? Like, they have a. That's kind of where I'm going with my list on the underrated. Man, I couldn't
see.
I can't read the rest of that yet. I couldn't. Yeah, I can't read it because of the way it is. Man, I couldn't count. I don't know. Trying to be safe. Can't read all of that writing. It's too small. I got pretty good vision with my eyeballs on. But they have a little drop down thing in front of the chat, which I hate. I know this one can move, but this one I don't think can move. Yeah, that one can't move.
That's dumb.
It is dumb. Let's show the comments on the screen. Let's do that. There you go.
Hard for us to read.
Yeah, I want to do least some that people may not know. All right, so is that Peter? I think that's Peter. That just said that. I can't scroll. Yeah, that is Peter. Oh no, that's Dusty.
Peter's still.
I think. For the underrated bands, yeah, I think Dusty. Most will know every one of my bands. I say everyone. I haven't picked my whole list yet, but I have 3 in mind right now. I got 3 in mind, and those 3 I think everybody will know. Now, the first one has, like I said, like maybe 10 albums or so. The second one has one really big album and then maybe a few others. The third one has a pretty big one with 2 hits on it. And I don't remember them putting anything out. Now, I haven't put together my list yet. But those are the 3 starting off. And then there are some local people that I'm thinking of. Like the thumbnail that I used. The thumbnail that I used is a local band from New Orleans. They're called the Molly Ringwalds. Or I might have used the Bag of Donuts. It's the Molly Ringwalds, I think. which is cool. They're awesome. And they're local and they're good. Oh, somebody dropped a big chat. Got to get ready for work, but I hope you have a great. Hey, whoever that is, see you later, man. Religious fanboy, Quentin. Quentin, you'll be on soon, man. Thank you for being here. We love you. You're such a big part of this community. Quentin, matter of fact, I know you're leaving. If you're still here, I was able to print out some color directories, and hopefully I'll be handing those out today with your stuff in there, and hopefully some people come and visit. If they do, make sure we didn't get in a wreck, guys. We didn't get in a wreck. It just fell. So got some new directories to hand out. So that's going to be cool. 8 people in the chat. Who else is out there? Andy, are you out there? Andy, are you there? Andy, are you there? Andy, are you there? Hey, I want to share what I'm doing. I'm preaching this weekend, and I want to share what I'm preaching about. Anybody want to hear? Anybody want to hear?
This.
Yeah. What does apple juice Cheez-Its have to do with what I'm preaching about today?
Nothing.
What does it have to do? Oh, man, we didn't die. We didn't die.
It's something about your pocket.
Oh,
Something in your
straighten that up. There we go. Let's sit in there nice and tight. There we go. 9 people in chat. Who's out there? Talk to us.
Bro.
So we're on the road. Hey, bro, Patrick McCaskill. Pat, we're en route. Patrick, I was going to do top 4. Okay, here you go, buddy. I need you for this. Top 4 for St. Patrick's Day. Top 4 Patricks. Okay. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Star. All right. Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Star.
Your middle name is Patrick.
Well, my middle name's Patrick, but his first name's Patrick. I'm thinking Patrick from X-Men and Star Trek. What's his name? Patrick
Von Dugan.
gosh, I can't think of his name. And then maybe Patrick Warburton. Is there another Pat or Pat McAfee?
I just said that.
Pat McAfee or Patrick. I'm sure it's Patrick, but he goes by Pat for McAfee, and probably Patrick, which goes by Pat Tillman. That's a good one. Patrick Stewart, yeah. Any other Patricks out there? So I was going to do top 4 Patricks. Patrick Starr and Patrick Mahomes is definitely George and Link. Yeah, so Pat Surtain, Pat Tillman, Pat McAfee. They're all football players.
Does Pat McAfee still play?
No, but he does. Patrick Stewart's probably my number 3. Is it Patrick Stewart? Yeah. Well,
No one wants to hear this.
no one.
Then you can get out this channel.
Kevin, hey, so I've been meaning to text you. I've been really looking at this GameCube list. I need to know, dude, this list is awesome. There's so many awesome games. I need to know, like, how many games I can pick. Like, how big is the card? Do I need to buy more cards? I can buy more. Will you stop? I can buy more cards. I mean, I didn't even buy the first card. I'm assuming. I was looking up. There was like a couple terabyte cards and things. And I just need to know how many I got to pick. I'm obviously going to pick all the Zeldas. I'm obviously going to pick all of basically the Marios. Any of the Marios and the Zeldas. Probably real heavy on just the big hits, especially the role-playing games for Andy. But the role-playing games for me, yeah, can swap cards in and out. yeah, the Metroids, whatever. Yeah. So, Dusty, just giving you an update, and I just saw that Kevin sent some. If you guys could see the little spot that we read in, it's like one line. So if y'all are saying something, I'm very sorry for missing it. And we're driving, so we're gonna be safe too. I got some good news. I will be getting out of the something soon. Oh, really? Yes. Patrick, so awesome. Please keep us in touch. Shoot us a message. We want to have you on the show too, for sure.
I don't know what.
We've been praying for you. I appreciate that. He's just had a little bit of a situation, so he's getting out, man. Awesome. So, Kevin, I missed your chat. I can scroll up, but I'm assuming you can swap cards. I saw that part. I just need to know how many I need to pick. The list is so awesome and long. I mean, it'd be really easy just to say, give me everything you got. But I need to make sure we have enough room or whatever. So I need to do the slim pickings. So I'm saying Zeldas, Marios, Metroids, you know, all the big franchises, obviously. The Kirby's, everything from Mario Kart to Paper Mario, Smash Brothers. I have all those games, but putting them on there would be really cool. Also, definitely all the Zeldas. Definitely any of the cool role-playing games. There's a lot of role-playing games on the GameCube I never even got to play. My GameCube collection is only about 12 games. I got Paper Mario. I got the original Zelda trilogy thing. I've got 4 Swords, I think. I've got Paper Mario. I've got a Star Wars game. I got Melee. I got Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash.
I think games on the card I hit.
Okay, the number is behind that thing. I can fit around something games. Kevin, just write the number and we'll be able to read it. Just the number. I think you can fit around blank. We can't see that. Games on the card I blank. I guess that says half. So just 40. Okay, 40. All right. That's a lot.
So not all the Mario games.
That's a lot. Definitely.
All the Link games.
All right. So about 40. And what size did you buy? Because I might send you. I'll send you a few more for Andy and I. Because if you've got most of the collection, there's probably more than 40 games, 40 really awesome games out there.
Missing 40?
64 games. Wait, it's a 64.
Nintendo 64.
It's a 64 gig, I'm guessing. Card.
64 bits. 2 bits. 16 bits. 8 bits. 4.
Yeah.
It's 2.
64 gig card. Yeah.
Gigabytes.
Guys, if I missed any of your chats, I'm sorry. We are driving. I'm trying to be safe.
I'm sorry.
There's only a small little thing that you can read on our screen here.
So if it's a really big message.
If it's a really big message, I can only really see the beginning side. So there you go. What's it say? What's it say right there?
A fairly bigger card sheet, 256 gigabits to 512 gigabits are gigabytes, whatever it is.
Are terrible?
Yeah. Or do you
say terabytes? Those are terrible. The big ones are terrible.
I only saw Terror, so one of the two.
Or can they only read? Oh, it can support higher. Yeah. So
Not terrible.
I'll look. I was looking at cards the other day.
It was type. It wasn't
Oh, terabyte. That's probably what he wants.
terrible.
Yeah. So we're about 56 minutes away from the con. And then we're gonna load out. I have a live set up for while we're in the con if you want to come hang out at the live. But it would be really amazing if you guys go hit all the notifies for all the upcoming shows and go hit the like for all the upcoming shows. They're all loaded up in
Is Uncle Andy
Facebook. And they're all loaded up in Facebook as an event. They're all loaded up at YouTube in the future live section or whatever it is. When you click, you hit live and it shows the future ones coming. And they're all lined up in Twitch as well, set up. If you can go and hit as much as you can, that would be a really, really cool thing to help us out. Has, to me, a micro SD.
Something.
Has to be a micro SD. Right. I'm sure there's some underrated games that I don't even know, Kevin, that you probably know are just gems to have. I'm sure there's some GameCube games that are super expensive that I'll never purchase. So probably some of those, just because I'm never going to purchase it, so I won't ever play it unless I get it that way. Wow. All kinds of buzzards and things out in the road. Dude, that thing is huge. That was a golden eagle, it looked like. That was a golden eagle. There was like 5 golden eagles out in the freaking road eating a buzzard or something. What are you going to do when you get there? To the convention. Kristen, thanks for being here. Kristen, we are the Rushmore show, and what we do is we help kind of MC or promote the conventions for the director. So kind of like just promoting traffic, interviewing guests, kind of walking around and talking to people and things like that. We'll have a spin wheel that people can play games and get on the show, and we'll do some shorts, and then we will we'll play Where Y'all At. So we're on the way to the Augusta Gaming Expo.
We're going to
down in Augusta, Georgia, and we are about 50 minutes away from Augusta by way of my house. Let's see. The next thing that we're kind of coming up on is, I don't even know. Augusta might be the next town. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Here it is right here. We are in Crawfordville, Georgia. Crawfordville, Georgia. I am from Wheeling. From Wheeling. Yeah, we're in Crawfordville. So we're on our way so we live in Gwinnett, Kristen, northeast Georgia. We're about 2 hours away from Augusta.
5 hours away from home. By home I mean
Dusty, you just sent me a text. What you texting me?
List. He's cheating.
Oh, was it a list?
He's cheating.
That would be awesome. A list of
if
GameCube
it's-
games.
If it's a list, I am.
So I am. Anyways, Kevin, I preached last time at the last convention about. I sent you a link for a 256 gig microcard. Oh, sweet. I've had a broken GameCube for probably 15 years. I don't know if it's 15, but it's been a while. And Kevin fixed it for me. And since he has it, he said, "Hey, I can load up some games," because he's got a bunch of games.
$38.
And he is
$38.
he's gonna load up some games on it. So that's what that is.
30.
So 256. So if 64 gets you 40, all right. That's essentially 128. Yeah. So that's times 4, right? So about 160. That's perfect. I don't think I could think of 160 games.
Times 4.
But there are a bunch of games I don't know, obviously. I don't know. I don't know the whole GameCube catalog. But maybe something like Kevin, what's that expensive game? Hyperdrive, Hyperspin. I mean, I would never play that game. I would never buy that game. Maybe something like that. Approximately. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I'm going to be preaching today, and it'll be later this evening, towards the end of the show. I'm not preaching necessarily a part of the convention, but I am preaching at the convention because it is Saturday, and David didn't set that part up. But hopefully when we go to it in the future, we can actually really preach, which he's down for it. It's just Eternal Darkness is a must play. Make sure you have that one. Okay, Eternal Darkness. Oh, yeah. I might actually have Eternal Darkness. That is a... isn't that a Heart of Darkness? Aren't those related? Pretty sure I have Eternal Darkness. I'm trying to think of the cases that I have. Castlevania on GameCube. I'm sure they do have a Castlevania, but I don't remember one. Kevin, is there a Castlevania on GameCube?
Because you might want that.
I mean, Castlevania is a big Nintendo property. I just don't remember one on the GameCube.
Is it GameCube?
It is. And let's just say I'm gonna do a little communion. So why don't y'all come and have communion with us? Kanon's gonna do communion with his Cheez-Its and his juice. I don't think there was. Yeah, I don't remember one. I mean, again, I don't know the whole GameCube catalog, but I don't remember one. I feel like after the Super Nintendo and Genesis one, and a few of the handheld ones, like GameCube double screen and the GameCube Advance, not GameCube, the Game Boy double screen, the Game Boy Advance. I think after that, the next one was probably Symphony of the Night, which was PlayStation. I don't know that they did a GameCube. Did they do a Wii? Did they have one on Wii? I don't remember. I never had one on Wii, that's for sure. That'd be an awesome game for a Wii. Whipping with the Wii. If that is the case, that would be really cool. or N64. They didn't have one in N64 either, huh? Yeah, they didn't have a Castlevania 64. That's wild. Castlevania, I would probably consider
franchises.
on the Rushmore of Nintendo franchises. I mean, it's pretty close up there. I would say. So let's go. Rushmore of Nintendo franchise. Let's do that. Let's do Rushmore of Nintendo franchises. Number one's got to be Mario, although it's not my number one. Number two is Zelda. Number one is Mario. Number two is Zelda. Well, no, this is just for Nintendo. So, and then I'd probably go. Gosh, I'd probably go. So Donkey Kong, Castlevania, Metroid, got to be in the running.
Gotta be Pokemon.
Donkey Kong, Castlevania, Metroid. Oh, Pokemon. Is definitely a Nintendo. That's a good pull, Kanon. I would probably go Mega Man. Would Mega Man be a Nintendo property?
Contra and Mega Man.
It's not Nintendo property because it's
Castlevania, Contra, and Mega Man.
Castlevania, Contra. So you consider Mega Man as a Nintendo property. So those are Castlevania, Konami, and what's the other one? Contra. Yeah, that's Konami again. Which
Konami.
Yeah, I mean the faces of the franchise. It's probably Mario. I tell you, it didn't start until later, but the Luigi, like Luigi's Mansion.
Kirby.
Oh yeah, Kirby. Kirby's probably
I'm
one.
thinking of Smash. That's all
Oh, you meant just Nintendo. Well, I didn't mean just Nintendo. I was kind of talking about the face of the franchise. Face of Nintendo. Like when you think of Nintendo, where you go. But if you go just Nintendo.
When I think of Nintendo, where do I go?
If you go just Nintendo,
that's all the games.
I'm thinking Zelda, Mario, probably Kirby and Donkey Kong. If I go just Nintendo.
I'm thinking Smash Bros. Because I just like.
But when I think of a Nintendo, the brand, I'm thinking Castlevania, Mega Man. I'm thinking.
Because those are.
Yeah.
Zelda.
Were there Sims KC? It had to be forgettable. Well, I don't know what Sims asked. Kirby started on an NES. Oh yeah, it definitely started on the NES. Mario, Duck Hunt, Punch Out, and Donkey Kong. I agree, Patrick. Those are some good ones.
What about Yoshi?
Yoshi's Island, Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi. So Yoshi, Luigi, and Mario, you could argue, are all in the same franchise, right? They're all Mario.
And Peach, because she has a game.
You know which franchise I wish had a lot more? Because the first game was fun. It was extremely hard. But it was like a big part of the early Nintendo.
You know which video game?
With the cartoon and everything. What? Bowser? Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is Kid Icarus. You know, it was in Game Master, Captain in the Game Master, the original game, and then they had Pit do a couple other things. I feel like that franchise is very underutilized.
Didn't they make a 64 of Gummy Bears?
I don't remember that.
Didn't they make a Gummy Bears?
I don't remember that.
I know they made like Biscuit Eater.
Duck Hunt isn't a franchise. It had a game. Yeah, 2 Castlevania games on the 64 were not great. I see. So that was not about Kirby. It was a Castlevania.
His favorite Castlevania.
Kid Icarus had a 3DS game, but the controls were horrible. Game had potential. Yeah, I mean, obviously I like the lore. I like the old mythology. I like the eggplant, guy. I love Medusa.
Yeah.
The whole idea of Kid Icarus sounds cool.
3Ds needed.
I liked using Pit in Smash. which I didn't even know his name was Pitt. I thought his name was Icarus, which is kind of weird.
What about Splatoon?
Oh, Splatoon is probably a Nintendo franchise.
It is.
That's a pretty good one. It didn't come till later, but yeah, absolutely. But like, you can argue that the Mario Karts, the Mario Baseball, the Mario Parties, the Mario, all of that fall under Mario. So definitely Mario. I think Mario Zelda is 1, 2. I hope everybody would agree with that. 3, 4 would be hard. Castlevania, Mega Man, Contra, Donkey Kong, Kirby are probably the top ones in the running. And Pokemon. Yeah.
I love Pokemon. I don't like games. Actually, I kind of want Pokemon CA.
Oh, absolutely. Metroid. Thank you for sparking the old engine. This is why I love to do a little bit of research before I.
You can't. Metroid.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I do a little research before the shows, because I just forget. My memory's horrible.
Trying to think about the game. Ooh, what's it called? Like all the new characters, like.
All right, so if that is the franchise for top 4 franchise for the Nintendo franchises, or the top 4 franchises for Sega.
Wasn't Disney's first game?
Top 4 for Sega, obviously Sonic, but after Sonic,
I don't know.
who are we picking for the top 4 franchises? Not games, franchises. Probably Streets of Rage or Final Fight.
Street Fighter.
Maybe Golden Axe. Phantasy Star. Good pick. Good pull.
Go pull.
I need to play all the original Phantasy Stars. Kevin, I remember watching you play Phantasy Star back in the day, but I didn't have a Genesis, so I really only watched you play them. I didn't really. Oh, speaking of that, I have Phantasy Star 4 online for the Japanese version for my GameCube. That's one of the Japanese games I have. I have Mario Sunshine for Japanese, and I have Twilight Princess for Japanese.
And Phoenix Star.
For my GameCube. Those are the 3 Japanese games I have.
Currently 40 minutes away.
Phantasy Star's a good pull. The Shining, the Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force, Shining series. Would that be a good one? Alex Kidd. Anyone? Alex Kidd. I don't know. I'll probably go Streets of Rage or Final Fight. Just a lot of beat 'em ups on Sega that were really good.
Final Fantasy be one for Nintendo?
Sega! All right, so we have to do it. Let's do it. PlayStation. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna be very biased on this one. I think Final Fantasy is a staple to the PlayStation. Just my opinion. I know it started in Nintendo and kind of whatever, but to me, Final Fantasy is a PlayStation.
So like
Dusty, I know it's Capcom, but what I was saying is, like, what is the franchise that made the system? Now, if we just go by Sega, yeah, definitely Final Fight can't be on there. Oh, I'm finally turning off this road. Been on this road a while. PlayStation.
Did you know that
I'm going Resident Evils.
Sonic was
I'm going Final Fantasy. I'm going maybe Crash Bandicoot.
Did you know that Sonic was supposed to be a rabbit?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter. These are my preliminaries to make the list.
I thought you were about to say Cloak and Dagger.
Maybe Gran Turismo and
Any Marvel
the
games?
GTAs. to me, the GTAs are all PlayStation. I know they're Rockstar, but that's what made the PlayStation. Let's see. The God of War. Yeah, Gran Turismo. I said that one. Yep. God of War. I'm guessing nowadays, maybe some people would throw in like Fallout and stuff. I didn't really play any of those games. Among The Last of Us and Uncharted. Wouldn't those all probably be, I don't know, widely considered the future?
The new Spider.
The new Spider-Man games are pretty legit. Uncharted, yeah, right on time. Right on time, Dusty. Right on time.
All the 2K.
I've never played an Uncharted, and I haven't watched that show or movie either.
All the
Started watching
2K.
Oh, Madden. Dude, Madden is 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% potentially a PlayStation.
I feel like all the video games.
I mean, but a lot of Madden was Xbox too, and Sega.
It's like
Fallout was a PC. Okay, thanks for that. I didn't play. I've never played any of the Fallouts.
But Fallout.
At least the original. I never played any of those. Thinking, all right, so let's go Xbox. You got to start with Halo. The next one that kind of pops in my mind is Mass Effect. I feel like was Xbox OG.
This game.
Oh, Star Fox is definitely a Nintendo. Star Fox. Back to the Nintendo. So Xbox, 100% got to be Halo, number one. Everything else just falls into place. I'm thinking maybe Darksiders. I like, Gears of War. Dead Rising started. Yeah, okay. Dead Rising started the. Yeah. Let's see. Xbox. Scrolling through my brain. And, what about Soul Calibur? What about any of the fighting games? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur. Some of those I feel like.
Is there anyone about Expo?
Which is kind of Soul Calibur. It's kind of got Excalibur in it. But what are the franchises for the Xbox? I mean, it'd be really hard pressed for me to find another just staple of the system that is not named Halo. Wasn't Xbox started?
Something.
I missed it. Something at the arcades. Yeah, is man is an instrument? That's a little Patrick and Squidward.
No. We are.
All right, I got one for you. Soul Calibur wasn't. Yeah, I just. Only reason I said Soul Calibur, the only ones I own are on the Xbox. Sometimes I just relate it. I know a lot of them are just cross franchise.
I see.
I got one.
It's one. Only one. The one and only.
I've got one that I feel is very Xbox, and I'm trying to think of the name. Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata. I love those games, and I feel like they might be cross systems too. But I had like 4 of them, and they were all on the Xbox.
What game?
The Viva Pinata. I had the Viva Pinata Party and the one that was a race. Those games are so fun. What?
It could be on all of the systems, actually. Well, it's a newer game, not new. Just a new.
Well, say it.
Fortnite. Mine.
Due to Fortnite. Fortnite's on everything.
Mine.
Pretty sure Viva Pinata series was Xbox only. Yeah, dude, I loved the Viva Pinata. It's the graphics are so good. It's a fun little game. It's very family friendly. It's like Mario Party in Mario Kart had a child. Yeah, I said Gears of War. Gears of War is probably my number 2. Darksiders is Darksiders Cross.
What
So
about the Lego?
I feel like Darksiders is just an Xbox exclusive.
What about the Lego games, like the Lego Star Wars, stuff like that?
The Lego games are Cross. They're kind of on all of it. Borderlands? What about Borderlands? What about, gosh, what's the name of that game? It's huge. It's beautiful. It's called, is it called Dune? No, it's not called Dune. It's called Borderlands reminds me of it. Darksiders may be a cross-platform. What is it? Destiny. Destiny.
Definitely.
What about Destiny? Is that an Xbox exclusive?
Is Mario not here?
Tekken? I know Tekken was in PlayStation 2, but I feel like it was Xbox more. I mean, you could kind of argue Street Fighter was the Nintendo and Mortal Kombat was the Xbox, or PlayStation or Genesis or whatever, because it had the blood. Destiny was exclusive, but long since went on. Yeah, no token started on. Oh, okay.
We are 13 minutes away. 30. Half an hour. And we will have like half an hour to set up.
Tekken. Yeah, I got you. Started in PS1.
No, starting PS5.
I mean, a lot of those games really started on the arcade, right?
That's what he was talking about. Mortal
So Mortal Kombat is the kind of doesn't really have a theme today, but it's kind of the miniature theme.
Characters. Ryan 10. That's all I know.
Yeah. So how about this? Top 4. So we're talking video games. Top 4. The top 4 Atari franchises.
Atari.
Number 1, I'm going Pac-Man. Number 2, I'm going Donkey Kong. Number 3, I'm going Pitfall.
This is an easy
And then number 4, I'm going could be Pong. Could be Combat. Ooh, Combat. Could be actually I'm probably going right there, Combat. So I bought my first Atari game in 30 years, probably more than 30 years. Way more than 30 years. Bought my first Atari game in 40 years, probably, at the last convention I went to. Combat was and not something franchise. An Atari. Oh, was not an Atari franchise. Frogger. Oh, yeah. There it is. Pac-Man, Pitfall, Donkey Kong, Frogger. Books closed. Space Invaders is a good Benjamin. Galaga, Defender, Combat.
Combat's not Atari.
So anyways, I bought my first Atari game, and it was probably my favorite Atari game when I was a kid. So I just bought it. I'm never going to play it. Actually, it's just kind of going to sit on my shelf. It was only a couple dollars, but I got Demon Attack, which is kind of like a vampire dragon demon version of Galaga, if you will.
I'm gonna do this.
Dusty, I get it. But when I say, what is the Atari, right? What are the franchises of the Atari that made the Atari? Right? Those are the ones. I mean, they obviously started in the arcade, and they were from other companies.
Yes.
But I wasn't buying an Atari if I wasn't buying those games. I just wasn't. But the other game I was going to tell you was Berserk. Berserk. If I can find a Berserk Atari game, hard copy, I'll probably buy it. If it's only a couple dollars. I will never use it, but I have the Demon Attack. It would go great next to Demon Attack. That was probably my favorite game to play as a kid, was Berserk and Demon Attack.
Top 4 RPG. Top 4.
Right.
Sega.
So that was kind of the confusion earlier, Dusty, when we were talking Nintendo and we were saying Mega Man and Castlevania. That's Konami and Capcom. But when you talk about what made the Nintendo, what were the best franchises on the Nintendo? What was the best franchise on the Sega systems? What was the first on the PlayStation? Like Resident Evil. Resident Evil's PlayStation for me, and that is definitely not PlayStation, right? It's Capcom. Final Fantasy is 100% PlayStation for me, and that's Square. So I don't know if I would have to. If I was going to go just things made from Nintendo, made from and staying out of the other side franchise businesses or companies, I would need to actually sit down and research and have a list so that I can make sure I see just what they did to make a justifiable list. But I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. Yeah, we are 20 minutes away from the convention. We're actually kind of later than we wanted to be. I wanted to be getting there right about now. So we had to stop and get gas. And then I actually got pulled over by the police. I'm driving my wife's car today, and her registration expired 2 weeks ago, and the cop pulled me over to let me know. He let me go, thank goodness. So I text my wife, and I'm like, hey, we need to update the registration for your car. I almost got a ticket. So that put me behind a little bit. But
if any longer, we can be getting into like 30 minutes.
So we'll go live when we get here, once I get everything all kind of set up. And then we'll probably go live when I preach wherever I preach. I'm probably not going to preach right in the main hall. I'll go find somewhere to preach. And then I'll probably go live on the way home, just to tell you guys how it went, how we felt it went. So we'll probably go live at least 4 times today. And then I'll walk around. I'll walk around and kind of show you the convention, show you some of the people. We'll interview some folks, hopefully. And then I will also, Bryce was supposed to be here, but he can't make it. What was your, oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. Maybe you missed it. So I'm preaching on communion.
That's why I got the.
Preaching on communion. Andy's, I said Andy. Kanon is going to have Cheez-Its and some apple juice. But I have a communion thing. I'm going to preach on the communion and the blood.
Actually,
Which makes sense, right? The blood of Jesus. Because it's a mortal combat. I hope you're I hope you're getting the connection.
Actually, the first thing that my sister did when she got married was communion.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm going to kind of shout that out a little bit. 2 weeks ago, I did the communion for my daughter at her wedding. So that's kind of what made me think about it. Dusty, I've been thinking about. Yeah. So, Dusty, I've been thinking about our Pokemon show. Kanon's been helping me. Kanon, don't give no picks away.
Oh.
Kanon's been helping me. But I think I'm going with, because I've never played the game, and I don't have any ties to the cartoon.
What's the cartoon a little?
So I've never even played the TCG game, and I've never played the video games, really. The only one I've played is kind of Pokemon Go, which is a fun game. So I'm going with my criteria,
Just looking cool.
how they look. Like, would I be, if I had a Pokemon walking around with me right now, would I feel like the dude? Or would I be like, bro, I mean, like, you're my Pokemon? I mean, I don't have to catch them all, really. You're my Pokemon? I mean, there's some Pokemon. I mean, there's like, what, an ice cream cone Pokemon? I mean, come on. Yeah. What do we do? What do we do? So mine are going to be, if I had this as my Pokemon, 1, am I striking the fear of my opponent? 2, am I feeling like I am cool?
I have a Pokemon prop to it.
And 3, do they have a cool name or some kind of cool look?
Actually, what was it?
You'll get a good idea. I'll have to scroll up on that one. I can't see.
I love Waldo City,
So Kanon's helping me.
Yeah.
And
he needs me.
I know Pokemon. I just don't know the lore, right? I just don't know all the lore and stuff. Look.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, buffer.
So it looks like you do know.
He knows him. He knows him. He loves him. Hey, Dusty, you got any good pulls lately? Any good pulls lately?
Parts expenses. It's a 1 out of 2,560. Rusty? Any good pulls? Think your dad was talking about fast time.
Ring. Oh, here we go. Nothing huge.
Like
as of late.
samples, like something. Something he knows that something bad about
You know what I love about Pokemon? Here's a hot take.
that you get to catch them.
Here's a hot take. What I love about Pokemon franchise, okay, is that they have taken
And don't
an idea.
seem to ever-
No. They have taken an idea from sports, right? Baseball cards, football cards, and run with it to make this game. And what I mean by taking the idea from sports, like if I have a Pikachu card, right? Literally, that's all I need is a Pikachu card. But Pokemon is smart, and they have taken this idea that I can sell little kids who love Pikachu 500 different Pokemon cards if we just keep making new sets. That to me is
Small.
really smart. I was watching a
Deep pocket.
Deep Pocket Monster. You know where I was going with this? I was watching Deep Pocket Monster with Kanon the other day, and we were watching DPM at a convention, and he was building an Umbreon binder for a guy who loved Umbreons.
So
And
no. So
the guy was sold him the Umbreons.
sold him the Umbreons. He didn't know he was gonna go back to him because they needed money. So he sold it to him. DPM got all the Umbreon cards in English that he could find, and he gave it back to him for free.
Yeah, so he filled the whole book out of Umbreons. And there was like, I'm just throwing a number out there. There were like 150 cards that he had to get from all the different sets. Which is wild. There's 150, let's just say 150 of Umbreon. But there's only 1,025 different Pokemon. So in order to collect them all, right, you're talking 100,000 cards now. It's wild. All the different things that they got. Then you count all the trainers and all the energy. You count all that. Deep Pocket Monster something. I don't know what it says after Deep Pocket Monster. Hopefully it's you're saying he's cool. We like Deep Pocket Monster. He puts on Card Party. Kanon wants to go to Card Party. I'd love to bring him. It wouldn't be my jam necessarily, but I did hear there's more than Pokemon cards there, so that's cool. I would look at sports cards pretty much all day, but my problem with he is cool. My problem with the card hobby.
10 minutes.
The problem with the card hobby is all the cards that I want or that I would want to put in my collection are expensive, and packs are so expensive now to pull on your own. The hobby is really not what it used to be when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you get,
Now it's life.
junk wax.
It's a job.
You can get a junk wax pack for $1.10, and then you could pull a $100 card. Now you're paying, like Kanon was we were at Walmart last night looking for some last minute things that we may need. Kanon brought me some cards, and one pack was like $15.
Well, it was a one-card box with 2 cards in it.
Okay, so divide the 52.
59 cards, and it was $14.
Yeah, so you're looking at about $4 a pack.
Kids can't afford that, but adults neither.
Cannot either.
And adults cannot either.
I mean, I loved the collecting hobby. If it was a bit cheaper, I think Kanon and I would go hog wild crazy about it. But nowadays, I walk into Target and I see the prices.
Like yesterday?
I see the prices that are all in the aisle, and I'm like, what? This is why it just sits here. Because only people that are buying it is resellers and people that do YouTube, and
Like yesterday.
you can't afford it. It's just wild.
Yesterday, as he said, I wanted Legos for my birthday. I went to the Lego section. There was
That's another thing, Legos.
There was a one-piece Lego. It was the Going Merry. It was $109.
$109 for a Lego set. And a Lego's always been expensive, though.
Yeah.
But that Lego set probably cost them $6 to make.
$300.
Box of current SpongeBob cards over
Yes, I want them.
$400
I want them so much.
for a box of SpongeBob?
Yeah, look, you could get a one that's an autograph of all three characters, all the three main.
Get the one of Squidward or something? Come on.
Or you could get.
That's wild.
Or you could get a card of one of the actors' drawings, right? One of the voiceovers drawings of Doodlebug. Like if they drew Doodlebug and you can get that card. Someone out. I want that. And people are buying them for like. People are buying like 5 of them.
Really?
Yes. Like Lacey, he's a YouTuber. He buys like 5 of them.
Yeah. So who's your top 4 Pokemon, Kanon? Let's talk about Kanon's top 4 Pokemon.
I know my number 1.
I know your number 1. I think I know your number 2.
I'm my number 1. I have one that I think is my number 1.
Good morning, Prime. We are en route to the Augusta Video Gaming Expo. We are 8 minutes away. We'll start setting up, and then we'll go live while we're there. We're helping the expo. We're guest hosts. We're going to help interview some of the panels and do some of the games and things, whatnot. We'll be spinning the wheel and handing out stuff, handing out mini Jesuses and stuff, and we're gonna have a blast, dude. We're just gonna have a blast.
So I think my number 4 is Arceus.
Arceus, good pick, good pull. Arceus number 4.
My number 3 is Magikarp. I just love him.
Magikarp. So,
especially the shiny.
dude, so like, I'm not picking Magikarp. Like, if I had Magikarp flopping around, following me around as a
my number 2.
Magikarp, I choose you. Heck no. Heck.
My number 2.
Maybe Gyarados.
My number 2 is Goldango.
Goldango. I didn't think so. That's not where I was going to go.
And Gengar's my number 1.
Gengar's number 1.
So,
No, I was thinking it was going to be Growth. That's the stuffy you got.
I do. I got that for free. I get so much stuff for free. He's cute.
Goldenga, great pick, says Dusty.
Goldango, he's cool.
I knew Gengar was your one. For sure, for sure.
I don't know why. It's just so.
Oh, and I figured you'd say Mew. Or Mewtwo.
Probably. Honorable mention.
So is Mewtwo still the GOAT? The most strongest? I know in the original stuff he was like
Arceus is
the OP one.
Arceus is the maker.
You're right.
So I feel like it's Arceus Mewtwo. Also, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Giratina's the devil Pokemon. Dialga is the. I always mix these two up. One of them's time and one of them is space. Don't know which one is which. But I know that. And then because Mewtwo's like the god of Pokemon that's not like a god.
Okay. I feel like that would be pretty legit walking around with an Arceus.
Also, Arceus has every single one. He has a fairy, he has a fighting, he has everything.
That sounds pretty OP. That sounds pretty OP at all.
Nasty, which one is which? Is Palkia Space and Dialga Time? Is it the other? I think it's Palkia Space, Dialga Time.
Oh, that's a lot. I can't read it. He's not a god or a legendary by definition, even though he is a legendary Pokemon. Mewtwo was, lab created. I knew that. Wasn't he?
He's a clone of Mew that was gone wrong.
Wasn't he? Like in the first iterations of Pokemon, wasn't he widely considered the GOAT, the strongest, the OP?
Arceus is also in general. So.
Was Arceus a Gen 1? I didn't know that. See, I don't know nothing.
So Mew, there was only one Mew, and so if you watch the movie, like the live action movie, there was only one Mew, and they tried to make a clone of him, and then they made Mewtwo. He got out instead. I always wonder.
So technically, there's only one Mew and one Mewtwo in the whole game.
Yes.
Because there's like a lot of the other ones, right?
Yes, but if you play the game, you'll find many Mews and many Mewtwo's. I always wonder, why is there like a tube connecting his neck and head together? Like on the back of him? Like going like this?
No, was considered but legendaries and read that. You have to pull it up and read it.
He was
Take it off and turn it.
He was considered the GOAT, but legendaries and Arceus say otherwise.
Okay. My bad, guys. He kicked us out. We're back. Hey, so we're only 2 minutes away. We're going to tell you guys good night. See you in a minute, or good afternoon. Come back and hang out with us. We'll be live at the show. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Dusty, thanks for hanging with us. Kevin, if you're there, thanks for hanging. Patrick, and everybody else, come check out the show. We'll see you on the flip, dude. Later.
Bye.
Bye.